ready. Here we go. It's gonna be great. Hey guys, what's up? It's Meredith. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be answering some of your questions that either you asked me here on my YouTube channel or over on Instagram. And I told you guys to ask me anything under the sun, from like my cancer journey to my infertility struggles, my adoption or surrogacy journeys, or my fitness and healthy lifestyle choices, and anything in between. I got such a range of questions, from like, what's your favorite color, to like how I'm doing in my cancer journey. So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Let's get crack-a-lackin' on these questions. So I'm gonna start with some of the easier, like rapid fire questions in the beginning, and then it's gonna get into some of the more like deeper conversations in just a moment. So here we go. Question number one, what's your favorite sport? I don't really have one. I'm not a big sports fanatic. My favorite sport to watch like on TV is football, but my favorite sporting event to go to live are hockey games. Question number two, have you ever cried during a movie? Is that even a question? Like, hasn't everybody cried during a movie? What's my worst habit? Gosh, I have several. One of them being, I am the kind of person that lets my gas tank like get like on E before feeling an urgency to refill my gas tank in my car. So that is a very bad habit of mine. Secondly, I've shared this with you guys on my channel once before in a vlog, but when I am stressed out, I like over pluck my eyebrows. I don't know, it's like super weird, and that's almost like embarrassing, but it's true. And when you see my eyebrows looking in shape, it's because I drew them on, okay? Getting into the nitty gritty today. This one is clearly from my mom. Hey mom, how much do you love your mama? I love you a lot, very much. Let's see, this kind of goes into the next question. Are you close with your parents? Yes, I'm very close with both of my parents. They live very close to me, like 20 to 30 minutes away. I just saw my dad this morning, and then I'm gonna see my mom this afternoon. So yes, I'm very close with both of my parents. This is number 6. I don't know, I've lost count. How's the plant-based eating going, and do you take any supplements? It's going very well. I feel like I've still seen a huge improvement as far as like the GI issues that I was having in relation to my cancer treatment. So I haven't really had those like bouts of nausea in a very long time. So still going strong on it. I've had my cheat days here and there. It's almost been about 6 months since switching to a plant-based diet. And since then I've gone like had a little bit of a cheat day to where I was not eating plant-based on Thanksgiving Day, on Christmas Day, and one of the days that we were on our trip to Michigan, because there is a place that has the best crepes and I was not willing to sacrifice not getting a crepe while in Michigan. And also there's a place that has Alfredo tortellini pizza that I have been craving and haven't had in years and years and years. So again, not gonna turn down the opportunity. So I had a cheat day in Michigan as well. And I will say, like, if I'm cooking something for my family, since they're not eating plant-based, I'll try a little bit of it, you know, just to make sure it tastes okay. But like, yeah, still going strong on it, doing really well, feeling really well. Yeah. As far as supplements go, I am still taking a B12 supplement. But I've felt fine and my energy has been really great, especially since incorporating that. And I haven't felt the need to add any supplements in other than that B12. But I would love to hear from you guys. If you are on a plant-based diet, what supplements do you take or recommend? I've had some people reach out to me about certain ones, but I'd love to hear your opinions. I'm gonna move to the questions that I got here on my YouTube channel. Most of these are in relation to my cancer treatment. So this is from Pamela White. Hey Pam, can I call you Pam? I feel like I can call you Pam at this point. So thanks for being here, Pam. She says, as a cancer survivor, recurrence is always on my mind. How do you deal with your fears of cancer? I have my good days and bad days, but I think just focusing on how I'm feeling in that moment. I've been on this cancer treatment now for over 2 years, and the fact that I have been able to do the things that I love. I mean, obviously I've had setbacks and hiccups here and there, but I feel like I've been very fortunate. I'm trying to focus on the good, not on the fear of what could happen, because that's only gonna give you more stress and cause you other sort of health issues. I know that's easier said than done, but I definitely have fears. I have a scan coming up. I actually have my scan tomorrow, but won't get results for like another week or so. And every single scan, there's gonna be nerves and anxiety that goes along with that. But I think just knowing that God's in control and there's nothing you can do, like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I've seen time and time again, God's plan is so much better than what I have planned for myself. So he's in control and I'm okay with that. Great question, Pam. This is from Christy Martinez. Hey, Christy. She says, it was one question, but it became 3 questions in one. LOL. Do you have a good support network of friends and family? Yes. How do you make time for and maintain healthy friendships? And have your friends been supportive during your journey with melanoma? Oh gosh, that's such a good question. How do you make time for and maintain healthy? Surrounding yourself with friends that or friendships that are easy to maintain. We all have friendships that, it's just easier to make time with that person. And then we have friendships that you have to make a little bit more effort to get together. I think people are so quick to be like, well, if they're not going to make time for me, then I'm not going to make time for them. That is not my feeling at all. We all have our struggles. And if I have a friend that's not, reaching out to me as much, or I feel like I'm the one always inviting them to do things, I don't take that personally, and I'm not going to hold a grudge. Like, if you're my friend, you're my friend. I think it's also helped surrounding myself with people that enjoy doing the same things that I like to do, like the friends that I see the most and I think that are the healthiest relationships are friends that I can call and text and be like, hey, do you want to go for a run? Hey, do you want to go for a walk? Hey, do you want to go for a hike? I think that is just so important to have that network of friends that are that have the same goals in mind as you. So not all of my friendships are that way, and that's okay. But as far as healthy friendships, I think that's a good place to start. Have your friends been supportive during your journey with melanoma? 1,000%. I know so many people have reached out to me that have gone through cancer journeys and they have had issues with losing friendships during that time, during their treatments and during their battle with cancer. And I have not witnessed that at all. I have had so many people, constantly reaching out and asking how I've been and, letting me know that if I need anything to let them know, and had people bring me meals and, they've sent me Grubhub gift cards and stuff when I was super sick or having a bad moment after treatment. So yeah, I've not experienced that. And if that is your experience with your friendships during your cancer journey, like, I'm so sorry, because I just don't understand that. I think if that's the case, I think some people just like don't know what to say. I think just understanding where your friends are coming from too, like if they're holding back and not coming around as much during your cancer treatments and your battle with cancer, I think giving them the benefit of the doubt and knowing that they probably are just giving you your space. But I know that that can be hard, and you can feel a little bit left out, because going through a cancer journey is already like a very isolating event. So yeah, if that is your situation, I'm so sorry. And I would recommend like reaching out to those friends that you can count on. Thanks for the question, Kirsty. Questions, I should say. All right, moving on. This question is from Sean over at Melanoma Mom. Hey, Sean. She says, thank you for being an inspiration and advocating voice on YouTube. Thank you, Sean. If you haven't seen Sean's channel, Melanoma Mom, go check her out. She shares a lot of different people's stories. She shared my story on her channel with melanoma, as well as like she shares so much useful information as far as like sunscreens and SPF products and stuff, which is very important for us skin cancer warriors and just anyone in general that is looking to protect their skin. So go check her out. And her question is, what are helpful or comforting gifts to get someone who is going through cancer treatments? That is such a great question. For me, the two biggest like beneficial things that people have offered me since going through my cancer journey has been babysitting. So offering to like pick up and drop off from school if you need to, or if they just need to like take the kids for an evening and give you some time to just rest. So if they have kids, that's a great way to help. Or if they have pets, you know, like offering to take their dogs for a walk, like things that like you don't think about until you're in that situation and you just don't have the energy to do those things that we take for granted when we're healthy. So yeah, just offering to help in any way. And then also, you also got lots of like Grubhub gift cards, and that was super awesome, because then we could, you know, pick from a wide range of restaurants, whatever sounded good in that moment. And then also, like, since I've had to like change my diet due to my cancer treatments and side effects and things, finding something that me and my whole family can eat. So yeah, just offering your services, your help and support, and then Grubhub gift cards. These are questions that I had on some of my previous YouTube videos that maybe I just hadn't gotten to all the questions or comments. So I thought I would answer them now. This one says, how is your cancer treatment going, and have you had any recent scans? Treatment's going well. I'm still doing my Opdivo, which is my immunotherapy drug that I've been doing. I do it every 4 weeks. Still going strong with that. Have had not many side effects other than fatigue recently. So going well. And then, do I have any recent scans? Yes, I have one coming up this week. So I will keep you guys posted on how that goes. Just say a little prayer for me. I would appreciate it. Any camping trips planned? I love your camping videos with the kids. Thank you. I love them too. They're my favorite videos. Like, I'll go back and watch them every so often just because they're such special memories, and I'm just so grateful I have them documented. But yeah, camping trips planned. We don't really have anything nailed down, but we are actually like considering going camping next weekend if weather allows. So they're coming. More camping trips are coming now that like the dead of winter has kind of passed. We're, you know, things are warming up here in the South, so we'll probably be going camping pretty soon. I'd say we'd at least be going in the next month or so, but nothing nailed down officially. This question is more geared towards like my infertility journey. And I haven't talked a whole lot about infertility and what has led me to surrogacy and adoption. I've talked a little bit about it, so maybe that can be another story for another day to dive deeper into that. But anyways, I'm just gonna ask the question. This says it's got like a 3-part question here, so I'll do one at a time. Did you always know you wanted to be a mom? Yes, I have always wanted to be a mom. But I will say, so I was 15 when I found out that I could not get pregnant. Another story for another day, but yeah, so since I was 15 and received that diagnosis and found out that I couldn't get pregnant, I think that made me want to be a mom even more. I think my personality, I'm just the kind of person that if somebody tells me that I can't do something, it makes me want to do it even more. So I've always wanted to be a mom, but especially since then, I think that just like heightened my desire to become a mom. The next part of this was, what was your surrogacy journey like? I have a whole video explaining about my surrogacy journey. It's from years ago when Cove was still a baby. I'll link that video in the description box below. And then the last part of this question, do you wish you could have had your kids on your own? What I take that question to mean is like, do I wish I could have like physically been pregnant and carried both my kids? Like, I think there are times where I feel like I wish I would have had the experience of being pregnant and giving birth. So Cove, that we had, my oldest, that we had through surrogacy, I wish that I could have carried that pregnancy, not just for myself, but I hate that, I don't know, there's a little bit of like guilt to put that on my surrogate, who was my sister-in-law. Even though she offered to do that, I still like, obviously, like, I wish I could have been that person. But I think I've kind of gotten over that. The way that things happened was so special, and I don't think I would change it. Like, do I wish I had that experience? Yes. Do I wish I could have done that on my own? Yes. But also, like, I'm not like sad because of how it happened, if that makes sense. As far as Capri goes, who we adopted, I think that would be a weird question because like I would not change her in any way. And like obviously if like Nick and I had a baby, it wouldn't be Capri. And I would not change that for the world. I'm just really grateful for how our surrogacy and adoption journeys happened. And maybe there was a time in my life that I kind of mourned the loss of like not being able to carry pregnancy, and I'm happy. I feel like the story that God planned for me to become a mom is so much more beautiful than what I could have ever planned for myself. So I'm gonna try not to get emotional talking about that. That was my last question, so I am going to end this video here. If you have any other questions, I'd love to do more Q&As in the future. I think it's just a good way for you guys to get to know me. If you really want to support my channel, please give this video a thumbs up. subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so you never miss when I post a new video. And with all that being said, I'm going to end this video here and I will see you guys next time.